I just want to deeply apologize for getting this video up on a Tuesday night. A lot of shit going on the past 2 days, so apologize to all my fans, ESPN, ABC, Disney, everybody else that airs me, Matthew Berry, your podcast. Apologize to that too. But enough of that. I just want to thank my friends and family for supporting me through all these tough times. We'll get right back to baseball though. Holy shit, guys. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. There's 3 teams that are out of it completely. Make sure you check the draft order to get the update on that. You're not out of everything. Talking to myself, AJ, and Tim, not everything is done for us. So make sure to read that draft order post that I put up the other night. For as far as everybody else, well, it's still up for grabs for everybody else. Congratulations to David. He actually wrapped up the Hank Aaron division today. He's the first team guaranteed into the playoffs, so congratulations, Dave. Let's just say that did good, man. But now you gotta put your eyes on the goal now. Maybe bench some players. Maybe just drop them all together. Get them some ultimate rest. So yeah, congratulations to Dave. You're one step closer to the Darius Sandusky Love Glove. Now, we'll go on with what happened last week. So, Tim needed to get a win to stay in any sort of contention for the wild card spot, and he lost to me. I beat Tim, and if I had to point out a couple players of mine that did well, I'd have to say Adam Jones. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 557 average. Always got to be happy about that. And then a pitcher would be Brandon Beachy, finally showed up last week, showing that form that he had earlier last year before he got hurt. Matt Holliday showed up for Tim. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, 478 average. And then his pitching, since he has like 20 different pitchers every week, Jeremy Guthrie and Tim Lincecum combined with 17 innings of shutout baseball. But you know what? Second hand, matchups like this don't matter to anybody. So I'm not going to talk about me. I'm not going to talk about AJ until the end. AJ or Dusty, unless they played somebody of relevance, which you guys did. So never mind. Just forget I said anything. We'll go ahead and continue on to playoff contender and now tied first in the Cy Young division, Firkins. Right now, Firkins, you are holding the wild card spot. Caleb is holding the Cy Young division. He must have the tiebreaker over you, but Firkins did what he does best, and he got another big W over the slumping AJ. Good players for AJ last week. JJ Hardy, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Mike Trout, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Jose Reyes, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Trout also had 3 stolen bases. And then AJ also had Matt Harvey, who was a freak all season. 9 scoreless innings. And we got to look at Firkins here. Adrian Beltre, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 435 average. That's always nice to have a guy keep that old wily vet going into the playoffs. And then if I had to point out a pitching performance last week for you, I'd say Anibal Sanchez and R.A. Dickey both pitched 14.2 innings. Both had over 10 Ks each, and both had a 2.45 ERA. So congratulations to Firkins for making a big step. Caleb lost the number 1 spot to Dave here this week. Caleb's been on a horrible slump and really needs to pick it up. Well, speaking of Caleb on his 4-game losing streak, he lost to Chad last week, and Chad had a hell of a week. 19 home runs and 55 RBIs. Who played well for Chad, may you ask? Well, I can say Miguel Cabrera, Alexi Ramirez, Austin Jackson, Justin Morneau, and Jacoby Ellsbury all had 2 or more home runs, with Justin Morneau, Miguel Cabrera, Alexi Ramirez, and Jacoby Ellsbury all totaling over 5 RBIs, and then 4 stolen bases between all them too. So holy Jesus, that's insane, Chad. Starting to heat up at the right time, or are you going to be one of those flaky guys that heats up for a little bit, only to sputter out at the end of the year? I'll be honest with you, I did that last year in fantasy baseball. A little embarrassing, so don't do it to me, Chad. Don't. Swear, if you do it, I'm going to shave your mustache off with a sharp rock. So you better watch your back, son. And then he had Bronson Arroyo, 7 innings and 1.29 ERA baseball, and Felix Hernandez, who is definitely dominant and can never complain about his performances, doing what he does best. Firkins had Martin Prado, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 348 average. Played well for him last week. And then if I was going to have to pick somebody for you, Ferks, I guess I'd have to go David Price, like every week. I feel like every week I talk about you, Firkins. This isn't Firkins. I'm completely embarrassed. It's been a long day, okay? I talked to ESPN, they were like, hey, we're going to fire you. And I was like, whoa, ESPN, chill out. It's been a long day. So anyway, all this is about Caleb. Caleb didn't show up. Caleb's on a 4-game losing streak. And Caleb has Matt Cain and David Price, who did well last week. I apologize to everybody. Oh, and Yu Darvish. Talk about fucking Yu Darvish. Last night he took a no-hitter into like the 8th or something like that. But anyway, enough about Yu Darvish. He's Japanese. So then when we go to the Big Dave and Seguin, this actually was edged out by Dave with his 6.41, and Seguin's pitching really let him down completely and totally. So Seguin last week had Alex Gordon, who's having a good ass year, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, a 286 average. And then he also had the likes of Justin Verlander, 15 innings pitched, 16 Ks with a 3 RA flat. And then David didn't really have anybody stand out as far as offensive numbers go. Eric Hosmer and Adrian Gonzalez both had 10 runs, or combined had 10 runs scored, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. So that would be his players of the week. And then his pitching kind of, let him down this week. He had Steven Strasburg, 16 innings pitched, 19 Ks. So that's, this is kind of I'm seeing a lot of low numbers this week from everybody, honestly. And then we got to go to Travis, who's still alive, believe it or not, against somebody else. So if we look at Travis's team here, he had Batista and Chris Davis, both had 2 home runs with a combined of 10 RBIs. You definitely got the better end of that trade, Travis. Matt Latos is a punk. All right. So then he had Chad Gaulden go 11.1 innings of 1 earned run baseball, 14 strikeouts. Boom. So yeah, Travis is still alive, believe it or not. There's a lot of things that need to happen for Travis to make it, but he is still alive. Now, if we go to standings, right now, Dave has the Hank Aaron division wrapped up. He's playing for that number 1 spot against the wild card spot. Seguin, still his magic number is 3. As far as I'm concerned, he has to win out because Dusty's only 1 game behind him and Travis is 2 games behind him. Travis pretty much needs Seguin to lose out. Seguin's last games are against Dusty, Travis, and Dave, so there's a good chance of Seguin maybe losing out for Travis, but slim hopes, very slim hopes. Caleb, who's winning the Cy Young division, still has a magic number 3. And his last games are AJ, Ferks, and AJ. So there's another big week coming up for Ferks next week. Now speaking of the Magic Ferks, Magic Mike, this week he has Chad, next week he has Caleb, and the week after that he has Chad. So Chad, this could be in your hands, man. If you can pull this out, if you can win these next 3 matchups, you can definitely pull out your asshole and show everybody your little brown eye, is what I'm saying to you right now. So, hey guys, shit's getting crazy. There's still 2 divisions left with the wild card spot up for grabs. There's only 3 teams out of it, and we have 3 teams left till the playoffs are here. Game of the week this week. You guys know how I hate to make back-to-back guys game of the week, but this week I couldn't help myself because it's Firkins who leads the wild card spot against Chad, who is right behind him for the wild card spot. So, wow. There's a lot of things going on right now in my life, your life, and Riley Cooper's life. So, I guess what I can say is, Packers didn't look so great, so can't even talk about them. Good luck to everybody that's still in it, and then good luck to everybody that's considering maybe flopping, so then I can get the number one spot next year, maybe. I'll give you this really cool hat. Would you like that? Would you like a really cool hat? Maybe you don't want this hat. Maybe you want this hat? Yeah? Yeah? Would you like this hat? No. I know who can benefit from this. Travis and Caleb. You know what I'm talking about. Firkins. Anyway. Bam. Yeah, just like that. We're done.